Okay, welcome back everybody for another episode of Ultimate General Civil War. Today we're going to be playing River Crossing. A portion of your army advances to West Virginia to strengthen Lincoln's interests in the area, but rebels guard the river passage that you must cross. Advance and defeat the rebels that block your path. Securing one of the two hills ahead of you will convince them to abandon the area. And we'll go ahead and plug our first corps in. I'm going to go ahead and actually skip this introduction here just because the way that it's written in the vanilla game, you attack from this position, but that's not how it works in the mod, and so I'll explain that. So in the mod, you start off with this hill here, and you need to go and take the other one, whereas in the vanilla game, you start here, come over here, take this hill, and then proceed over to this one. But it's going to be a little different here. And so what I think I will do is usually I try to attack from this part of the hill, but as you can see, we'll switch to this view. The hill is a little bit elevated, which will give those units an advantage in the fight. So what I think I'm going to do is actually not fight as much from this position, but I'm going to come up here and then swing over this way and maybe try to push them back here into the river. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to go ahead and use our shock units to kind of create the center of our line. I'll have Walton and Gibbon move out wide. Loomis and Revere will be on this flank if they're needed. Scales and Franklin will just take up a spot in the line as needed as well. And we'll get our artillery in a good spot. And let's go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to put Revere over here. And Loomis will be just behind him, I think. We'll get the artillery moving out. Get the cavalry as well. I'll keep Trigger forward. And I'm going to delay the infantry just a little bit because I want the artillery to definitely be able to keep up and provide support, because there's going to be a lot of Confederate infantry, and I'm expecting them to charge into us relentlessly. Yep, here's two infantry brigades marching on us. I'm going to dismount Stokes. Increase his ability to skirmish. One thing I'm interested in is seeing if his range actually gets longer once he's dismounted. I think it is a little longer from that perk, which is cool. Okay, so Wood's got a little too far forward. Oh, one thing I'm not doing enough is detaching skirmishers. So let's detach skirmishers here. I don't want my shock troops to really detach skirmishers. I want them to be pretty whole, but everyone else can detach skirmishers. Okay, where's Trigger? Here he is. Yeah, I'm gonna have Canfield come in and help clean up. If we're lucky, we'll be able to capture them, or... Okay, yes, we captured one, shattered the other, so that will make the rest of this fight a little bit easier. I'm gonna move Revere and Loomis forward. I'm gonna move Trigger over here preemptively. What happened to Canfield? We're gonna charge in here. I'm gonna let Moore and Stokes keep moving this way. We're gonna get some shots on that cavalry. We're gonna redirect the artillery over here. Try to get Brooks back out of that melee. Scales. Here's Trigger. So we've got another charge coming in, so let's everyone focus that. We're gonna have Scales take up this position. And I'm gonna see if Franklin can get over here. The skirmishers coming around. Yeah, Franklin can take up this position. Let's move Walker back. Seems like there's a charge somewhere. Oh yes, here it is. Okay, good, we got them to stop. Oh, jeez. So if you can't run into position here, I want Stokes up here, and I want more too. I'm going to have Canfield charge in here. Where is Trigger? Trigger, come help with these guys. There's just so many charges happening all over the place. Let's keep Walton moving forward. Yeah, Loomis has taken some losses. Franklin got killed. It's not great. Getting smacked by the artillery. Yeah, let's pull Canfield out while our guys are still moving up. Okay, let's try to help out our skirmisher buddies here, if we can. Okay, well, these guys keep moving up. Walker, Brooks can definitely come back. Canfield's taking a lot of damage. I need to pull him back. And I need to get some shots onto this artillery. I want Walton, Gibbon to hit the artillery while we keep trying to bust through down here. Why trigger routed all the way over here, I'm not sure. It's a little frustrating. Let's get across the river, get into cover. Yeah, it looks like they are trying to withdraw. Revere's in pretty good condition, as is Scales, so I'm going to have them advance. I'm going to have Stokes mount up. And let's try to get rid of this artillery. Let's hold with our shock cav. Okay, Walker and Franklin are both warmed up. Let's keep these units advancing. Walton and Gibbon will stay on the flank. Move forward. Go ahead and try to get a shot on the artillery here. I'll even dismount. What happened with the supply wagon? I realized we forgot him way back there. Let's have Brooks come around. Let's reattach here and reattach here. And have Loomis come around as well. Maybe Brewster and Scales can rest a little bit, and Franklin and Walker will kind of take up the lead elements. Okay, we've got the hill here. Yeah, that's a lot of skirmishers and Scott to deal with, so we'll pull Canfield back. Yeah, let's definitely hit this artillery before it reloads and damages us. Yeah, let's bring these guys over here. Let's go ahead and bring Woods and Early over here. Okay, Scales is warmed up, as is Brewster, so we'll march them forward. I'm gonna have the artillery set up because it looks like their infantry units are reforming, getting ready to attack us here. Have more come over here. Trigger come over here. What were these men equipped with? Okay, not bad at all. Let's put Brewster in a good position to support here. And I want Hoke over here to help. let Moore take a shot here. Yeah, that's pretty good. And that's it. I was hoping to do a little bit more damage to them, but alright, we captured some carbines, some 1842s. But what's really good is we got some more Mississippis, and these are also fairly good rifles that we captured. Even got some 6-pounders there. Alright, and we got a perk here. And this is a shock troop, so we want them to be melee focused, and then here we're gonna have them be fire. The last point here we're gonna put into army organization. That will let us bring another division, which we will need to go into Shiloh because Shiloh allows for 30 brigades total, meaning we'll bring 20 here in the first slot, and we'll get a second corps and put 10 brigades in it and put them in that second slot there. I'm expecting this to be a tough fight, just because this is where my campaign fell apart in the in the previous playthrough, and I don't want to have a repeat of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring everyone back up to full strength. How many veterans do I have? Not an insignificant amount. So I'm going to go ahead and put Loomis at 1,300 men. Everyone else, I'll probably just be putting rookies in. How many muskets do I have? Okay, I have a fair amount of muskets. And these are less effective than the Springfield M1842s, but I might need to use them because I'm not sure if I'll just have enough for everyone else. Enough weaponry, that is. Okay, so he's already got the reboards. Scales will give reboard muskets. Franklin still hasn't gotten to that first perk yet, so I kind of don't want to give him anything. We can put a lieutenant colonel in here, which I think I will do. And I apparently have a captain in the reserves, but I'm gonna do a colonel here.
Yes, sir.
And I'm really struggling between whether I should give them a musket or the M1842. I mean, I probably just give them what I have.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that is interesting. Let's go ahead and give Loomis the Mississippis as well. And these guys, can I give them the... I can. So let's do that. We'll put them at 325 men here. Okay. So then back to business here. I was creating a colonel. And I'll just give him the M1842s for now. It looks like we can get up to about 1,300 men before we start losing efficiency. And I think here I'll do a light colonel. And I guess my problem is I have this brigadier general, and what am I going to do with him? Maybe I could put him into Franklin and raise him up perk level. Just looking at who's close to leveling up. Yeah, I think, like, he's expensive, but I think, yeah, we'll hit that first veterancy. And then I can, yeah, put Schweitzer in here. We start taking a big veterancy hit after 1200, so I'll just fill him up to that. What else do I want? I definitely want to bring another infantry brigade. So let's do that. And I'll make him, yeah, this guy.
Yes, sir.
Same thing, we can get up to 1200 here. Do I want to bring another infantry brigade, or skirmishers, or cavalry? I definitely know I want to bring an artillery brigade. So I'll take a high major, and I think that these guys should be Parrot gun or Napoleons, because I think that the horse artillery perk is best on smoothbore weaponry, just because they do so much better in close range battles. So I'm going to give you the Napoleons. And you, I'll switch over to Ordnance. And we'll go ahead and make that name change here. And then here, let's go ahead and take a moderately experienced major.
Sir, yes, sir.
And put him in charge of some howitzers. And we might as well go to 8 because the efficiency's not getting any worse. And then lastly, I'm going to make Parrot our shock brigade. And honestly, I think I want another I think I may want another carbine cavalry brigade. But maybe I'll hold off. I know Shiloh, we really need more infantry. And yeah, I'll just give them muskets, sure. And we'll have you be a secondary shock brigade.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so these two will be armed with muskets. That's good. Let's go ahead and get McDowell and Sherman. And I think I'll claim this as well. Okay, no morale effect. Let's slot in. I don't know where this guy came from. I didn't think I had another general, but we'll take it. And yeah, I'm gonna give him the steady under fire perk. I was thinking about lives in the saddle. That could be interesting, but I'll just give him that. And we'll have our lieutenant colonel.
Yes, sir.
Create this division. Yeah, we'll have McDowell be in charge of it. And we can put 1,500 men in here. And then with Sherman, probably the same thing. About 1,500. Perfect. And then let's go with let's see if I can trade up
Yes, sir.
some of these. Revere's fairly decent, so maybe I'll give him the these Springfields. And then yeah, reboard, because you've got the fire perk, you've got the fire perk. Yeah, our efficiency is really bad here because we've got a lieutenant colonel leading this division. Hmm. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this major.
Yes, sir.
Actually, oh man. Stick a high major and give him these Napoleons, or these howitzers, I should say.
Sir, yes, sir.
And then yeah, I really think we just need a ton of infantry. So let's do that. 1,200 is the magic number where we start taking bigger hits. I wonder if it just creates an officer if you need one. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't have any lieutenant colonels in my barracks, but it gave me one. Anyway.
Yes, sir.
We'll do 1,100 men here. We'll make Benton our shock brigade here. And we're pretty much out of these Springfields. So maybe I will. Well, I don't really have the money to be doing that.
Form line. Form line.
Sure, let's give these guys reboard muskets. I don't love it, but better them than one of these guys. Okay, and then we'll go an artillery brigade. Yeah, we can just make these field guys. We'll do 9. That's where the efficiency stops dropping off, or right before it drops off. And then last, I'll give them a major. And then I do want to give them a cavalry unit, but I'm really struggling with whether it should be a melee cavalry unit or not. I think probably not. I think we probably just give them a carbine unit. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. With 300 men. Okay. So we're all situated here. Put some supply in there. Let's go ahead and bring these units back up to strength. I know that we need to do that. I'm going to bring him up to 12 guns, as well as Early. Stokes has been doing really well. I don't want him to lose very much veterancy. So I might load him out with veterans. In fact, I think I will. Just bring up to 400. That's a nice, good number. And then with Canfield, we'll put him at least back to 350. Oops. Oh, I don't have the don't have the weapons for this. Okay, let's see, how do I want to solve this?
Form line.
I could give Scales or Griffin these Springfields, which would free up. You would free up these M1842s. Yeah, let's do that. It's not cheap, but
Form line. Sir, yes, sir.
okay, there we go. Now we have more M1842s to work with. Okay, we're all good here. Good here. How many veterans do I have left? 100? So I could bring them up to could bring them up to 14 guns. Probably just put them at 12. That seems appropriate. These are all fine. These guys are all fine. Let's go ahead and buy up, oh, I forgot. Canfield, can I give you? Yes, I can. So let's do that. And let's go ahead up. Let's buy the artillery first. Okay. And then let's buy up some cavalry weapons. Looks good. And then we'll buy, at the very least, these Sharps rifles. We can buy these too. Oh, never mind. We don't have enough money. Huh. Unless I sell... How much is this worth? Not very much at all. Um... Well, yeah, I think that's pretty much the best I can do at the moment. Um... Could buy these revolving rifles. That is an option. But I think I will just buy a handful of these. Is it even worth it though? 20? Versus getting like, what, 30 something here? 32, 33. Man, I'm being really indecisive about this. Let's just go ahead and buy these. Hopefully I'll be able to have enough one day for my skirmishers. Okay, and with that, I think that we're pretty much ready for Shiloh. Yeah, we're gonna be bringing 13,000 men. Which is more than the Confederates, but does make me a little nervous still. They'll have a slight artillery advantage, but oh well. We have like a 15,000 man advantage. And then last, let's call Thomas our shock brigade. I like having the shock unit as this third one. But all of these guys are pretty malleable at the moment, since they don't really have any firearm or melee experience, so we can do either with them. It doesn't matter at this point. In any case, thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. Next time we'll play Shiloh. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. All these things help my channel to grow, and I would really appreciate that help. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.